With your back resting comfortably on the mat and your legs on the ball, let your arms relax by your sides and let the front of the chest relax nice and open. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, press your legs down into the ball and let your hips and spine float up. Start small at first. You can work up to higher bridges as we advance. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower the spine and hips. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press the hips and spine up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower the spine and hips down. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale, press the legs down, float the hips up. Now let your legs extend out in front of you, drawing the inner thighs together, straightening through the tops of the thighs. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower slowly back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press up into your bridge, lengthening through the top of the thighs. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower back down. Now you may prefer to stay here with the ball close in, supporting the backs of the knees. As you advance, you can push the ball a little bit further. It's going to create more challenge for your core muscles. It'll be harder to stabilize on the ball. Let's go ahead and straighten the legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, firm the abdominals, firm the buttocks. Press the hips and spine up. Keep your tailbone tucked in. If you feel ready to do single leg work, proceed from here with me. Otherwise, just hold your bridge position. We're going to take one leg reaching up towards the ceiling. Stabilize through your standing leg, lower the leg to the ball. Reposition the hips and pelvis if they've started to drop. When you're ready, lift the other leg, pressing firmly down with the standing leg, and lower the leg back to the ball. Let's try that one more time, each side. Take your time with the movement. If you notice the hips starting to drop a little in your bridge, reestablish your bridge position before proceeding. Now let's take it one more time. This is a more advanced movement still. I'm going to reach the leg up and take small circles. This creates additional challenge for those core muscles. And then reverse the circles. Bring the leg back to the ball. Reestablish the bridge if the hips have dropped. Float that other leg up. Carefully circling. Circle from the thigh, so make sure it doesn't become an ankle circle. And let's reverse those circles. And bring the leg back to the ball and lower carefully down out of your bridge. Take a moment to rest. Let the shoulders relax. Let your arms relax. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to press back up into that bridge position, keeping the abdominals firm, buttocks firm. And again, this is an advanced exercise. You might want to watch it first and then try it. We're going to cross one ankle over the opposite ankle. Hold here for a moment, feeling your stability. Uncross the legs. Let's try the other side. Try it one more time, each leg. Go at your own pace. Try to keep the pelvis level and the hips lifted throughout the movement. And when you have both legs back on the ball, just lower carefully back down. Take a moment to rest. Let the shoulders relax. Let the arms relax. We have one more exercise. I'll show you two different variations using this bridge position. We're going to start with the knees pulled in towards you. Take a breath in. Exhale, press the legs away, lift up into your bridge position. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower back down. Pull the knees in. Inhale, press away. Exhale, lift up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower down. draw the knees in. So I'm going to move to a more advanced version, pressing the legs away, lifting up into the bridge, holding the bridge position as you draw the knees in, holding the bridge position as you extend the legs out. If this feels like too much for you, bring the hips down after the legs extend out and pull the knees in with the hips and back on the mat. Just take a few more. Try to keep the pelvis level in the movement, really feeling the hamstrings on this version of the bridge. We'll take just 2 more, drawing the knees in and pressing away. And 1 more, knees in and press away. And go ahead and lower the hips and spine back to the mat. Relax the shoulders, relax the knees. Heel taps are next. For the heel taps, you'll want the ball pushed fairly far away from you, so just the lower part of the calves and backs of the ankles are on the ball. Flex your feet gently. You want to try to keep your thighs straight, your legs straight for this, your abdominals drawn in, and you want to stay really stable through the pelvis. Don't let your hips rock side to side. We're going to take the right leg, lower it down the right side of the ball, just lightly tap the heel, bring the leg back up. Same on the left side, lowering down a light tap and bring the leg back up. This is a fairly simple exercise, but it's very hard to keep the pelvis stable. You might even bring the hands to the front of the pelvis just to notice whether you're feeling any movement in the pelvis. Really keep the abdominals scooped in. You might also try sliding the hands under the small of the back and pressing the low back into the hands as you move the legs. Let's take 1 more each side. Breathing comfortably. Now let's take just the right leg. Lower it halfway down the ball or so and hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift that right leg back up. Stay on the right side, lower halfway down, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Let's take 2 more. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one on the right. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Let's try the left side, lowering halfway down, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift back up. Really stay firm through the abdominals. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. 2 more like that. Last one. Bring the left leg back up. We have 1 more in the heel tap series. Lower the right leg all the way to the mat. Scoop the belly in, float the right leg halfway up, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. And again, lift, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. 2 more like that, keeping the abs drawn in. Float the leg, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Last one on the right, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the leg down. Carefully bring that right leg back onto the ball, keeping the abs firm, lower the left leg. Float the left leg up halfway, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. And again, lift, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. 2 more like that. Keep those abs firm, really drawing in. 2, 1, and lower down. Last one. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Bring that left leg all the way back up onto the ball. Relax your arms by your sides. Pull the ball in towards you. For these next exercises, we'll be holding the ball in the hands with our feet on the mat. If you're dealing with shoulder issues or back issues, you may prefer to set the ball aside and do these exercises first without the ball. Take the ball, reach it up towards the ceiling, take a breath in. As you exhale, reach the arms back by your ears. Inhale the ball to the ceiling. Exhale, reach the arms back. Inhale to the ceiling. As you reach the arms back, try to keep the ribs drawing together and down. Don't let those ribs pop up. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale one more time back by your ears. Inhale to the ceiling. As you exhale, take your arms over to the side. Try to keep the torso parallel. Don't let the torso tilt. Bring the arms center. Exhale, ball to the other side. And center. One more each direction. Now bring the arms back to center. We're going to do some work for the abdominals. As you inhale, firm the abdominals, float your right knee up. As you exhale, really keep those abs firm, float your left knee up. Inhale the right foot down. Exhale, left foot down. Let's take that again. Inhale, right knee up. Then left knee, right foot, left foot. One leg at a time, firming the abdominals as the leg lifts. Try to avoid letting your lower back move around a lot. You want to try to keep it in neutral as the knees lift. I'm going to be progressing through these exercises. They'll get more and more challenging. Feel free to come back to the pistons, as I call them, if you find that the additional exercises create too much tension in your back. Next up are our toe taps. The knee floats up, the other knee floats up, and we take one foot at a time down towards the mat. Now you can modify the toe taps by bending at the knee, sending the toes closer to the bottom. That's going to make this a little bit easier on the abdominals, or you can keep the knees at that 90-degree angle, creating more challenge for your abdominal muscles. If this feels pretty good to you, you can add the arm movements. As the foot taps forward, the arms reach partly back. Everything comes back to center. And another fun variation to try, the arms move side as the leg taps down. And still more advanced is single leg stretch. The knee comes in, the opposite leg reaches forward, and you switch out. You can take percussive breathing with this, taking a quick inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. You can also add arm movement. You can take the arms side to side. Just take one more set, whichever variation you're doing. And bring your feet one at a time back to the mat. Relax your arms. We'll take one more exercise with the arms reaching to the ceiling. Lift your right knee as you inhale, left knee as you exhale, and we'll take the ball to the top of the shins. Now, if you find that the ball rolls away, you can do this exercise without the ball. You might have to hook your feet around the ball a little bit. Take the hands behind the thighs, and we'll draw the knees in towards the chest as you inhale. Exhale, press the thighs into the hands. Inhale, draw the knees in. Exhale, press away, scooping the belly in as the legs move. If you feel comfortable with this exercise, you can take hands to the sides. Just make sure that you're not getting a lot of movement in your pelvis and back. You want to try to stay really stable through the pelvis, keeping those abdominals drawing in. Feel free to continue with this exercise or move on to the more advanced version. We're going to take the ball, grab it, bring it between the calves, squeeze the calves together, bend the knees, lowering the ball towards the mat as the arms reach back behind you. Go ahead and Grab the ball as the legs reach to the ceiling, bring the legs together, bend the knees, lower the arms back. We'll take just one more like that. Bring the ball back into the hands, bring the legs back together, lower your feet to the mat one at a time. Relax your arms. Let's take the legs on top of the ball for some stretches. Go ahead and let one leg relax on the ball. Draw the opposite knee in towards your chest. You can grab on behind the thigh or in front of the shin, whatever's more comfortable for your knee. Circle that right ankle, big slow circles. And reverse. When you're ready, extend the right leg to the ceiling for the hamstring stretch. You can grab on anywhere behind the thigh for support. Try to let your tailbone relax towards the mat. Let your neck and shoulders relax. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, let that right knee bend. Cross the right ankle in front of the left thigh. Feel free to relax here in the figure 4 stretch. You can also draw the left thigh a little closer in towards you, increasing the stretch in the hip and buttocks on the opposite side. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, release the legs, uncross them, and let's bring the opposite knee in towards the chest. Circling that ankle. And reverse the circles. Extend the leg to the ceiling when you're ready. In the hamstring stretch, especially if you have tight hamstrings, your knee may not end up straight in this position. You might have to bend that knee a little bit. The leg might be a little farther away from you. Just find the position that allows you to feel the stretch in the belly of the hamstring and hold. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let that knee release. Cross the ankle in front of the thigh. Feel free to relax here in figure 4. Or you can draw that thigh a little closer in towards your chest. Just make sure that the hip and knee on the side you're stretching feel comfortable with this movement. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, release the legs. Let them relax on the ball. Let your shoulders relax. And just take a moment here to think about your workout, think about your muscles. Take a moment before you come to a seated or standing position.